When a tanker bearing fuel falls or an underground pipe bearing fuel bursts, what do? Scooping fuel in your bucket or running far away from impending fire? You have a few seconds to take the wisest decision. Walk away? No, that is not enough. Shift? No, that is not enough. Stay there and gist and take shots with your phone? That is madness. Run. Yes, run away. Yes, your life depends on your action. The flames come suddenly, unexpected but uncontrollable. Why? Fuel is highly inflammable. Why? It just requires a spark to set off a ravaging inferno. So, don't stay there to think. Storm away to live. Do not throw away your life in anguish for meaningless fuel siphoning. Be advised.
Welcome to News at 9 p.m. on Psalm TV. I'm Bridget James. This broadcast is coming to you live from Jalingo. This is the Pulse of the Nation. We bring only the stories that matter. Stay with us on Facebook at Psalm TV and YouTube at Psalm TV Live. Here are tonight's major headlines. Tinubu swears in Professor Joash Amopitan as INEC chairman. Facts him on electoral integrity. Police explain Showora's arrests over protests, promise fair trial as court adjourns Nnamdi Kanu's trial to October 24th after lawyers withdraw. Oluremi Tinubu inaugurates Gusau Digital Learning Center to boost digital education. On international news, King Charles III prays with Pope in historic ecumenical service at Sistine Chapel in Vatican City. Business news. Oyetola unveils 10-year blue economy strategy to enhance inland waterways trade. Entertainment news. Tonto Dike urges healing and faith in life's restoration journey. And in sports, CAF highlight African football legends and 2025 Player of the Year contenders. And now the news in full. Earlier this morning, Professor Joash Amopitan arrived at the presidential villa in Abuja ahead of his official swearing-in by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Dressed in a white agbada and gold cap, he exchanged pleasantries with aides and guests before the ceremony, which was scheduled for 1 p.m. marking the formal commencement of his tenure as Nigeria's Chief Electoral Officer, which confirmed by the Senate on October 16th. The 58-year-old law professor pledged to prioritize electoral reform, strengthen the Electoral Act, and restore public confidence in the democratic process, reaffirming his neutrality and commitment to transparent elections. In light of the foregoing, President Bola Tinubu has sworn in Professor Joash Amopitan, son, as the new INEC chairman at the Presidential Villa, Abuja, on October 23, 2025. Tinubu charged him with protecting electoral integrity and strengthening INEC's capacity. The appointment follows the Senate's confirmation on October 16th after thorough screening. Amopitan assumed nationwide call for credible elections, with expectations to implement reforms and uphold transparency across Nigeria's electoral process.
2008. Along the way, he served in several strategic academic and administrative positions, including head of the Department of Public Law between 2006 and 2008, Dean of the Faculty of Law 2008-2014, and Deputy Vice Chancellor Administration of the University. His reputation for principled leadership and academic excellence earned him national recognition, culminating in his conferment with the prestigious rank of Senior Advocate of Nigeria in 2014. Law, and has contributed significantly to Nigeria's legal scholarship through journals, monographs, book, governance and public service, Among others, he was appointed Pro-Chancellor and he also served as a member of the Governing Council of the Nigerian Institute of Advanced Legal Studies and the Council of Legal. Amupitan brings a rare blend of legal expertise, academic rigor, administrative experience, and unwavering towards restoring public confidence in the electoral process and reinforcing the rule of law. Mrs. Yemisi Amupitan. And their union is blessed with 4 children with significant names. Designate, please step forward to take his oath of office.
I, Professor Joash O. Amopitan, SAN, do solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and that I will preserve, protect, and defend the laws of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So help me God. Oath of office for Chairman, Independent National Electoral Commission. I, Professor Joash O. Amopitan, SAN, do solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That as Chairman, Independent National Electoral Commission, I will discharge my duties to the best of my ability, faithfully, and in accordance with the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and the law, and always in the interests of the sovereignty, integrity, solidarity, well-being, and prosperity of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That I will exercise the authority vested in me as Chairman, Independent National Electoral Commission, so as not to impede or prejudice the authority lawfully vested in the President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and so as not to endanger the continuance of the federal government of Nigeria. That I will not allow my personal interests to influence my official conduct or my official decisions. That I will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That in all circumstances, I will do right to all manner of people according to law. That I will not directly or indirectly communicate or reveal to any person any matter which shall be brought under my consideration and shall become known to me as Chairman, Independent National Electoral Commission, except as may be required for the due discharge of my duties as Chairman, Independent National Electoral Commission. And that I will devote myself to the service and well-being of the people of Nigeria. So help me God.
The Nigerian police force has explained that activist Omoyele Sowore was arrested to ensure fairness in prosecuting participants of Monday's protest in Abuja. Police spokesperson Benjamin Hundeyin said Sowore led demonstrators into a restricted area while showing support for detained IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu. He added that Sowore would not be held beyond necessary legal limits and is expected to be arraigned the same day, like other protesters involved in the incident. The Federal High Court in Abuja has adjourned the trial of IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu to Friday, October 24th, after his led counsel, including former AGF Kanu Agbabi's son, withdraw following the defendant's decision to represent himself. Kanu faces a 7-count amendment charge involving terrorism, incitement, and unlawful activities. He intends to call 23 witnesses, including top political and military figures, and requested 90 days to conclude his defense, pledging to testify personally. Katsina State Governor Malam Diko Umaru Rada has sworn in 3 new commissioners and 8 permanent secretaries, urging them to view their appointment as responsibility to serve the people with honesty, transparency, and accountability. The ceremony at the Katsina Government House emphasized good governance, inclusiveness, and professionalization of the civil service. Governor Rada commended the appointees' competence, experience, and integrity, stressing teamwork, fairness, and dedication to public service as key to achieving the administration goals. Nigeria's First Lady, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, has inaugurated the Gusau Digital Learning Center in Zamfara, aimed at promoting digital education for students, teachers, and researchers. Represented by Zamfara First Lady, Hurriya Dauda Lawal, the project delivered through the Renewed Hope Initiative in collaboration with NITDA seeks to bridge the digital gap in education. The Zamfara Education Commissioner pledged judicious use of the facility, highlighting ongoing reform in infrastructure, teacher training, and learning outcome across the state. The federal government has expressed deep sorrow over the recent petrol tanker explosion in Esa, Kacha local government area, Niger State, which claimed numerous lives and injured several others. Authorities mourn with the victims' families and commend the swift response of emergency services and NEMA. Citizens are urged to observe safety measures and avoid fuel scavenging. The National Orientation Agency has been directed to intensify awareness campaign to prevent similar tragedies and safeguard lives. FCT Police Commissioner CP Mila G. Dantawaye has embarked on a familiarization tour of key security agencies in Abuja to strengthen collaboration and intelligence sharing. During courtesy visit, he met with the commander of Guards Brigade, Brigadier General Adebisi Onasanya, commander of Naval Base Abuja, Commodore O.E. Oladipo, commander of 053 NAV Camp, Group Captain H.S. Ibrahim, and commandant of NSCDC, FCT Command, Dr. Olusola Odumosu. CP Dantawaye emphasized that unity among security agencies is essential for effective policing and national security. The commanders pledged continued partnership, mutual respect, and joint effort to maintain peace and stability in the Federal Capital Territory. Zamfara State Governor Dauda Lawal has appointed Dr. Biliyamis Minu Umar as the Pioneer Secretary of the newly established Zamfara State Persons with Disability Board, effective immediately. Dr. Umar Forti, a senior veterinary officer and chairman of the state PWD's chapter, holds a veterinary medicine degree from Usmanu Danfodio University. His appointment completes the board's leadership, reflecting the governor's commitment to inclusive governance. Lawal urged the board to serve with integrity and dedication. The Lagos State government has reaffirmed its commitment to a cleaner, food-free environment during a strategic meeting with all 57 local governments and LCDA chairman. Commissioner for Environment, Tokumbo Wahab, outlined plans to phase out Olusosun and Sulaus 3 landfills to promote waste as a resource and initiative, and also enhance public sanitation. Chairmen were urged to enforce environmental laws, intensify public sensitization, and support infrastructure investments. Lauma continues backing private waste collections effort across the state. Niger State Governor Muhammad Umaru Bago has ruled out paying ransom to bandits after attack in Rijau and Magama local government area. During condolences, he urged residents to defend themselves, stressing that ransom payments encourage criminals. Governor Bago affirmed citizens' constitutional right to protect lives and property, pledging government support for communities resisting attack. He condemned repeated invasions and the resulting displacement of residents as unacceptable and embarrassing. The House of Representatives has passed a bill for second reading to amend the EFCC Establishment Act, aiming to give the Commission greater power to tackle modern financial crimes. Sponsored by Yusuf Adamu Gandhi, the bill seeks to strengthen EFCC's independence, operational efficiency, and accountability, addressing cybercrime, cryptocurrency manipulation, illicit financial flows, and terrorism financing. Referred to the House Committee on Financial Crimes, it was passed unanimously to enhance anti-corruption effort in Nigeria. Tension grips Akonga Akoko in Ondo State after 8 people, including a pregnant woman and a university student, died in a truck accident near Adekunle, adjacent university. Eyewitnesses said the driver lost control, hitting bystanders. Security and emergency teams rescued survivors. Outraged residents block highways, demanding government action to prevent reoccurring fatalities. Police led by CP Adebowale Lawal worked to clear the scene and restore order. FCT Minister Nyesom Wike decried Africans' culture of transactional leadership, linking underdevelopment to self-serving politics, speaking at the 2025 Innovate African Conference in Abuja. The call for transformational servant leadership rooted in vision, accountability, and empathy. Wike highlighted Abuja's infrastructural renewal as proof that committed leadership drives development, commended by President Tinubu's reform, and urged African leaders to prioritize service, empowerment, and long-term prosperity over personal gain. Northern PDP leaders have endorsed former Minister Kabiru Tanimu Turaki as the Consensus National Chairman ahead of the party's Ibadan convention. Announced at a stakeholders meeting in Abuja, the endorsement was led by Governor Amadu Fintiri and attended by key northern figures. While all 10 northern positions will follow consensus, Fintiri emphasized that any member, including those from outside the region, remains free to contest. Turaki would be presented to delegate in November. Over 500 members of the new Nigerian People's Party from FARC and Ongogo local government in Kano State have defected to the All Progressive Congress. The defectors were received by Engineer Rabiu Suleiman Binchi, who cited confidence in President Tinubu's leadership and APC's development agenda. The party leader, including Dr. Abdullahi Umar Gamduje and Kano APC chairman Alhaji Abdullahi Abbas, welcomed them, assuring integration and equal opportunity within APC. The former presidential aspirant, Benga Olawepo Hashim, has launched a reconciliation drive across PDP's North Central Zone, meeting key figures including Bukola Saraki and the Mishi Sango. The discussions focus on rebuilding trust, strengthening party structure, and uniting leaders in Plateau and surrounding state. Observers see Hashim emerging as the consensus builder, aiming to restore the PDP's unity and reinforce its national strategy ahead of the next national convention. The Bola Ahmed Tinubu ideological group has launched a handbook in Lagos to promote President Tinubu's leadership values, targeting aspiring leaders, spearheaded by Bamidele Atoyebi. The guide highlights Tinubu's generosity, service, humility, and courage, also political decisiveness, alongside reform in fuel subsidy, foreign exchange, infrastructure, debt management, and student loans. Atoyebi stressed that the group seeks not only Tinubu's re-election, but also to nurture a new generation of Nigerians embodying his principle nationwide. 15 senior Zamfara PDP leaders have defected to the All Progressive Congress, receiving a warm welcome from Minister of State for Defense, Dr. Bello Matawalle, in Abuja. The defectors, presented by Zamfara APC Chairman, Honorable Tukur Umar Damfulani, Senator Tijani Yaya, and Honorable Lawal M. Liman. They include PDP youth leader Isiaya M. Dako and other zonal and state officials. Matawalle pressed their move as timely and assured equal treatment, while the factors cited fairness and effective leadership as reasons for joining APC. Delta women under the Unique Ladies for Sharif group have endorsed President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Governor Sharif Obowori as sole candidates for the 2027 election, declaring there is no vacancy in Aso Rock and Government House. The endorsement took place at a gathering in Asaba with a representative from all 25 local government area. ULF leader praised the leaders' development strides and urged grassroots engagement, voter education, and continued support for both Tinubu and Oborewori. Dr. Patrick Omo, lawmaker representing Ikot, Ekpene, Esiend, Odim, Okbad, Akara Federal Constituency, has condemned online attack on Senate President Godswill Akpabio by Mrs. Patience Ibanga Akpabio, calling them a shameful charade of defamation. Umo upgrades and immediate halt, warning the action tarnish both the Senate President and the Akpabio family's name. He praised Akpabio's transformative governorship and current Senate leadership, which emphasizing respect for elders and accountability in public discourse. 4 states, Abia, Edo, Ebonyi, and Ondo, are lagging in Nigerians' ongoing continuous voters registration exercise ahead of the 2027 election. According to the Independent National Electoral Commission, Abia has about 11.2 thousand online registrants, and Edo has 11.6 thousand, Ebonyi has 14.0, and Ondo has 17.6 thousand. Borno led with 826.3 online registration, followed by Osun 646.6 thousand, Lagos 604.8, KB 581.1, Kaduna 510.5, and Ogun 510.1 thousand overall. The Northwest and Southwest reports the highest online turnout, while Anambra awaits post-governorship election participation. The federal government has verified over 960,000 Nigerians youth for technical and vocational training under the Ministry of Education TVET initiative. Minister Dr. Maruf Tunji Alausa, during an inspection of partner centers in Abuja, said more than 250,000 trainees are enrolled in the first cohort across 2,600 centers nationwide. The program covers 28 key skills, combining 90% practical and 10% theoretical training with verification via NIN and BVN to prevent fraud, and includes starter pack and grants to support entrepreneurship. President Bola Tinubu has pledged increased funding for research, digital skills, and entrepreneurship in Nigerian universities. Speaking at the 40th convocation of the University of Ilorin, he highlighted Ilorin's disciplines and academic excellence, noting it as a model institution. The university will host a digital innovation and benefit from the 110 million national intervention to expand medical training. Tinubu emphasized prioritizing quality over quantity in higher education to strengthen Nigerians' knowledge economy. President Bola Tinubu has nominated Ikechukwu Ogwegede as the Southeast representative on the Nigerian Communication Commission Board. A lawyer and former Enugu Capital Territory Development Authority chairman, Ogwegede previously contested the Nsukka Ogbezi South Federal Constituency seat in 2019 under the APC. His nomination follows criticism of the initial board list for excluding the Southeast. The Senate will now consider his confirmation alongside others previously appointed commissioner. Stay tuned. Some of the most exciting stories are just around the corner. After this brief commercial break, every update is one you won't want to miss. Please don't go away.
In today's digital age, staying ahead of the curve is crucial for success. Turabo Business School is committed to empowering the next generation of leaders with the skills they need to thrive. We present to you our special computer training exclusively designed for SS3 and JSS3 graduates. Our comprehensive program covers a wide range of topics, including Microsoft Word, master the art of document creation and editing, unlock the power of data analysis and visualization, Microsoft Access, learn to manage and analyze database, Microsoft PowerPoint, create stunning presentations that captivate audiences, graphic design using CorelDRAW, unleash your creativity and design skills, Photoshop, enhance your image editing skills and create stunning visuals, programming using web design, build dynamic websites and web applications, database development, learn to design and manage databases, UI/UX design, create user-friendly and intuitive interfaces. At the Turabo Business School, we believe in creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Our experienced instructors will guide you every step of the way, providing you with hands-on training and mentorship. Don't miss this opportunity to gain a competitive edge. Contact us today to learn more about our program and register for the next session. Call 080-6026-9140, 070-6342-8464, or 090-1010-8844 between 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Mondays to Fridays. Turabo Business School, creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Join us today and unlock your full potential. Turabo Business School, opposite Civil Service Commission, Hamarua Way, Jalingo, Turabo State. Empower yourself with the skills of the future. Register now.
Welcome back. On the international news, in the United Kingdom, a Metropolitan Police Officer, PC Philip Nelson, has been dismissed for gross misconduct following a BBC Panorama investigation that captured him making a racist and violent remark. During the hearing in southwest London, the panel upheld allegations of discriminatory comments and glorifying excessive force, and also advocating unlawful violence against migrants. Commander Jason Prince described Nelson's conduct as an utter disgrace that harmed public confidence. Nelson defense, citing intoxication and provocations, was rejected, and his dismissal is immediate. King Charles III has made history as the first reigning British monarch and head of the Church of England to publicly pray alongside a pope. The ecumenical service took place on Thursday at the Sistine Chapel, marking nearly 500 years since England's break from Rome. Accompanied by Queen Camilla, Charles joined Pope Leo XIV and Anglican Archbishop Stephen Contrail in a service blending Latin and English prayer. The event emphasized care for creation and interfaith dialogue. Charles was named Royal Confrater at St. Paul outside the walls, while the Pope received British honors. The visit on Business News, the Minister of Women Affairs, Imam Suleiman Ibrahim, has hailed Chinwe Ezenwe as Nigeria's first entrepreneur to export under the African Continental Free Trade Agreement. Speaking at the 40th anniversary of Laluk Bags and the launch of the digital marketplace, Just Bags, the minister praised Ezenwe's trailblazing role in promoting African prints globally. Ezenwe, whose company has exported over 1 million bags, also inaugurated the Laluk Fellow Mentorship Initiative to train young entrepreneurs for continental trade opportunity. The Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, Adeboyega Oyetola, said the federal government is enhancing safety, navigability, and connectivity on Nigeria's inland waterways to boost hinterland trade and regional integration. Speaking at the Lagos Industry event, he highlighted the role of seaport shipping corridors and also inland containers depot as critical to growing the blue economy. Oyetola also unveiled a 10-year national blue economy strategy and stressed private sector participation through reforms and partnership. On entertainment news, Afrobeat star Bella Shmurda has officially signed fast-rising artist Fola to his label. Dangbana Republic confirming the move in an interview with Niger 102 FM. Bella noted their 4-year collaboration and described the signing as a way to support Fola's career. Under the label, Fola retained creative freedom while receiving professional guidance. Bella expressed excitement about the partnership, highlighting their shared commitment to nurturing Fola's talent and growth. Nollywood actress Tonto Dike has stressed the importance of healing for both body and soul, describing it as a painful but necessary process. In an Instagram post, she encouraged followers to confront their deepest wounds rather than remain broken, noting that unresolved pain can drain joy and stall growth. DK upgrades people to trust in God's timing, keep moving forward, and embrace the journey of restoration, saying that what was meant to break them can become a testimony that inspires others. She concluded that staying broken is never an option. So everyone is chosen and anointed to heal and rise. On sport news, the Confederation of African Football has consistently celebrated African talents through its annual Player of the Year award, shaping global recognition of the continent's footballers. TVC News reviewed past winners from 2010 to 2024, highlighting legends like Samuel Eto'o, 2010 Cameroon, Yaya Toure, 2011 to 2014, Ivory Coast, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang 2015 Gabon, Riyad Mahrez 2016 Algeria, Mohamed Salah 2017 to 2018 Egypt, Sadio Mane 2019 to 2022 Senegal, Victor Osimhen 2023 Nigeria, and Ademola Lookman 2024 Nigeria. CAF's 2025 nomination includes players evaluated by a panel to experts considering performance from January to October 2025 across club and national competition. That brings us to the end of today's news broadcast. But before we draw the curtain, here is a quick recap of the major stories we brought to you. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu today swore in Professor Joash Amopitan's son as the new INEC chairman, charging him to protect electoral integrity and strengthen institutional transparency. The Nigerian police explained the arrest of activist Omoyele Sowore over a protest in Abuja, assuring a fair trial, even as the Federal High Court adjourned the trial of IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu to October 24th, following a withdrawal of his lawyer. The Nigerian First Lady, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, inaugurated the Gusau Digital Learning Center in Zamfara to promote digital education for students and teachers. On the international scene, we reported that King Charles III prayed alongside Pope Francis in a historic ecumenical service at the Sistine Chapel in Vatican City, a symbolic gesture of unity and faith. And in business, the Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, Agbemoje Gwa Oyetola, veils a 10-year blue economy strategy aimed at enhancing inland waterways trade and economic growth. And in entertainment, actress Tonto Dike encouraged Nigerians to embrace healing, faith, and self-restoration amidst life challenges. And finally, in sport, CAF highlighted African football legends and unveiled contenders for the 2025 Player of the Year award. It's been an honor having you with us. I am Bridget James, wishing you peace, purpose, and safety. Do have a wonderful evening. Goodbye.
Are you stuck in Jalingo late at night? Need a safe and reliable ride fast? Introducing Supercab, Jalingo's trusted ride-hailing service from anywhere in the city. We will pick you up right at your doorstep. Book a ride in seconds. Safe, fast, and affordable. Visit www.supercab.com.ng or download the Supercab app today. Supercab, your ride, your way.